To understand the context of this story, we need to know what happened long before Jesus was born. So let me quickly bring you back to the Old Testament. There was a man named Jacob, who was also called Israel. From Jacob's sons came the 12 tribes of Israel. And all of these tribes were given each a land. The biggest land was given to Joseph. On his way back to Galilee, Jesus had to go through Samaria. Eventually, he came to the Samaritan village of Sychar, near the land that Jacob gave to his son Joseph. There, Jesus found a well called Jacob's well, and Jesus, tired from a long walk, sat wearily beside the well about noontime. Jacob's well now is situated inside an Eastern Orthodox church and monastery in Balata village. Soon, a Samaritan woman came to draw water, and Jesus said to her, "Please give me a drink." He was alone at the time because his disciples had gone into the village to buy some food. The woman was surprised, for Jews refused to have anything to do with Samaritans. She said to Jesus, "You are a Jew and I am a Samaritan woman. Why are you asking me for a drink?" There is a long history between the Jews and the Samaritans. 100 years after Jacob, aka Israel's passing, the nation of Israel was divided into two nations, the south and the north. The king of the south was Rehoboam, and the king of the north was Jeroboam. After the division, Jeroboam changed the worship of the Israelites. No longer did the inhabitants of the north travel to Jerusalem to offer sacrifice and worship. Instead, Jeroboam set up idols in Dan and Bethel. As Jeroboam was turning people away from God in the northern kingdom, Rehoboam was turning people away from God in the southern kingdom. After Rehoboam, there were good kings and bad kings over the kingdom of Judah in the south. Every other generation or so, a great king stepped forward and turned the people back to the true God. That never happened among the kings of the northern kingdom. Later, after the people of the north fell to the Assyrians, they began to intermarry with the Assyrians, contrary to the Torah. This is why the Jews hated the Samaritans. Eventually, the religion of the Samaritans evolved to the point that they held only to the Torah as being the law of God, rejecting all the books of poetry and prophecy.